Could Angela Rayner be back in government just days after those local elections? Because less than 2 weeks ago, it looked like a cabinet reshuffle was nailed on and Angela Rayner could be back. But the Mandelson crisis has put the cat amongst the pigeons in more ways than one. Because now Keir Starmer's top team's divided over whether a cabinet reshuffle after the elections is A, a good idea, or B, even possible given the political predicament he's in. So what on earth is actually going on behind the scenes? On the one hand, you've got the Prime Minister's chief whip, Jonathan Reynolds, and his political director, Amy Richards, pushing for a reshuffle of the top team because they want to put some of the soft left in Labour back into the top team. Think of your Lou Haighs, your Angela Rayners, your Lucy Powells. And why do they want to do that? Well, they want to placate some of those Labour MPs who are casting around for a different sort of leader to Keir Starmer that comes from the left. It is, of course, a one-in, one-out system, and the talk around Westminster is that the potential casualties to any reshuffle will be those on the right of the Labour Party. Think of these two, Liz Kendall and Peter Kyle. And on the other side of the split, arguing against a reshuffle at the top of number 10, you've got Darren Jones, the Chief Secretary to the Prime Minister, and his acting Chief of Staff, Vidya Alaxon. They're trying to press pause on any reshuffle, and you can see why. It's such a febrile time, and the Prime Minister's in such a perilous position. Kemi Badenoch summed it all up at Prime Minister's Questions.
He's lost a Deputy Prime Minister, 2 Chiefs of Staff, 2 Cabinet Secretaries, the support of his backbenchers and all his credibility. The fact is the Prime Minister was reduced to whipping his MPs to save him and pleading with a tax dodger to rejoin his cabinet. How much longer do we all have to put up with his shambles?
And beyond the current woes, Labour could be facing decimation in the May elections. Some polling suggests they could lose up to 2,000 council seats in England. If that happens, it will be clearly earth-shattering for Labour, and it's really unclear what the fallout will be. And as for Keir Starmer, well, he looked like he just wanted Prime Minister's Questions and this parliamentary session to be over.
I changed my party and I won a general election. More rights at work, more security for renters, lifting 500,000 children out of poverty. That's our mandate, that's our mission, and nothing's going to hold us back.
But that's not really in his control, and while the Prime Minister weighs up whether to reshuffle his top team, his wider party are weighing up whether to reshuffle him.